And what can recruiters do to better align with the candidate's experience in career orientation and job seeking?
Yeah, so I think that's very much aligned actually with the candidate perspective, or at least it really helps also from a recruiter perspective to, see things from a candidate perspective. So it also helps if you actually know the roles that you are sourcing for and what kind of personalities usually there are within that domain. What you can do yourself to increase the effectiveness of your recruitment process and your outreach is to actually do two things I see usually go wrong. And one is doing your research. And that's not just based on viewing a LinkedIn profile and then thinking that you know someone or that you understand, who someone is, what they have done and what they like to do. But actually do your research across, all the internet, all the information that you can find online, because there's a lot of information usually, also across different platforms. So if you can extract that information, make it your own and really understand what you are reading about that person, then your chances increase is that you actually find the right person, and you can also relate to what they actually want to do. So that's one thing. And then there's the outreach part. And the outreach part is a different kind of story, or actually is very much aligned with the research part, but it's a more kind of a quick step that you do in the process with a lot of preparation. So what you usually see happening in outreach is that a lot of recruiters, they use automated messages and standardized messages and templated messages to just spray and spray and or spray and pray and have like 100 potential candidates sending them the same message. That doesn't really work nowadays anymore, because everybody knows it's standardized and automated. So when you see a message like that as a candidate, you also know, or at least you really feel like the chances aren't really that high that the match is really good. So if an outreach, you can include something that you have learned about the person online. So for an example, you shouldn't say like, okay, I saw your experience in development, because that's way too general and everybody can say that. And you can always include that in an automated message and people just know that. But for an example, you could say, I've seen your portfolio and I especially like these two projects in which you used Angular to build this application. And what I especially loved is X, Y, and Z. If you start your message with that, then your chances are way higher that somebody actually responds to your message. And obviously also that eventually you turn that candidate into a very valuable employee for your business.